Yo, boys. I'm gonna be doing like a quick 5 minute recap for you guys on today's trade, just to kind of bring you guys up to speed if you guys missed the live trade this morning. So pretty much market open this morning. Woke up around 7:30 this morning, and we're already kind of making new highs in the day. Kind of watched us top out around 29,931. Kind of watched us consolidate around a little bit. We're up 1.2% about an hour from open at this point. And I knew we were going to want to, distribute to the downside, especially even if we wanted to create new highs in the day. I knew we were going to want to come down, fill out liquidity before we make our next big move. Um, so I kind of anticipated that, can anticipate my key levels. The fib set right here at 29,930 is going to be a really hard level to push through and actually hold, especially without seeking these lower levels. Like we have these lower levels of liquidity down here that we have marked out, pretty much here, all from pretty much 29,818 all the way up to 29,884 is really key level of liquidity we had marked out. Like I was going over with my students. And right here, we actually started to get an uptrend absorption. As you can see, is CVD delta, which is my volume indicator, is actually making higher highs in the price. And the actual price of the, NASDAQ is making lower lows in the indicator. So I knew the uptrend exhaustion was coming, and I knew price was going to want to consolidate down. It definitely, make that lower lump down. I knew I had to cover above these highs a good bit, thanks to one of my traders who actually said, hey, let's cover a little bit more points. And I was, able to with my ATR settings. Um, so yeah, we ended up getting the uptrend exhaustion, pulling the trigger around here. We're up about $1,000 right here. Price came back up into our entry. This was about 15 minutes from market open, or maybe 5 minutes, and market started to sell off. We're up about 1,200 here on market open. The market open came, and I knew we were going to get manipulation to the upside. Very typical on a big bullish market is we manipulate the upside. Big bears, we always manipulate to the downside unless massive economic news comes out and we're going the other way. So we manipulated the upside, filled liquidity, and we ended up, pretty much the rest is history. We ended up coming down the next candle or two candles from then, ended up hitting full take profit here. Secured a little bit over $2,000 on the day. And a couple of my traders actually held a little bit longer and were able to catch, over 200-point trade around. So it was actually pretty cool. Volume aligned, price aligned, and overall everything kind of worked out pretty well in this trade. It was a no news Tuesday, just coming off Memorial Day, so everything kind of went pretty well. So I'm really excited on this trade, and yeah, can't wait to trade with you guys again tomorrow. So see you guys there.